I had to go do some research, man, and it didn't take a lot of research. It was so easy. Pertaining to Caitlin Clark, because I was baffled. Like, you know, I understand. I totally understand the casual fan base and how the Caucasian community, when there's a Caucasian athlete that does well and they um come in droves, they come and they back their they really support that athlete, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, man. That It's a beautiful thing, man, because that's really helping the WNBA. Seriously. Like, man, I definitely wholeheartedly commend the Caucasian community, how they rally behind Caitlin Clark, and they're just boosting everybody, looking at the league, everybody, man. That's when I tell you that's amazing, that is amazing. Um but that's a lot of casual fans, and it's some, diehards that's, into the X's and O's and everything too, because she's, exciting to watch, and she's her offensive abilities reminds us a lot of Steph Curry. Uh, great player. But but I'm still baffled because, I began to watch a little bit of the action and everything, and the stats going around comparing her to other rookies, and the biggest rookie, you can compare her to is Angel Reese or whatever, and then compare her to other point guards, and just doing the nerd stuff, because and then as I watch her and then I look at the stats, it's obviously that she's not playing very well. That's not saying that she's a bad player, or she's not going to that's not even saying she's not going to end up the best player in WNBA history, because she possibly can. That's just how much potential that Caitlin Clark has. Seriously. Like, this ain't no hating Caitlin Clark video. She could possibly be in the future, maybe the best player in WNBA history, if she starts building up on what she's doing. But right now, as I watch, she's not playing very well the whole season. There's spurts, but she's not playing very well at the point guard position. Um, and I did some research, and it didn't take a lot. I thought I was gonna have to look at a whole bunch of point guards, but the first point I saw, um I saw uh some uh some headlines of Natasha Cloud, and for the Phoenix Mercury, how she had a great game. So I'm like, okay, let me look at Natasha Cloud. First one I looked at was Natasha Cloud. Didn't have to go any further. At the point guard position, the most important, it's not how much you're scoring. It's not how exciting you are. It's not, you see what I'm saying? It's the most important position at point guard. Point guard, point guard is the most important position on the floor. Caitlin Clark plays the most important position on the floor, and not in a close second is your paint, your bigs who are going to rebound and protect the paint and everything like that. So and when you pick a point guard, the what you want to look at is what you want to put a microscope on. This is going to determine whether you should keep her on the court or put her put her on the bench. Is assist to turnover ratio, because your point guard, the reason why she's your point guard and she's handling the ball, because she's going to protect your basketball. If you don't protect your basketball, you're going to lose every game. So I looked at Natasha Cloud, and lo and behold, she averaged more assists than Caitlin Clark and way less turnovers than Caitlin Clark. 7.3 assists, 3.4 turnovers. So she has a +4 assist to turnover ratio. which means she's a wonderful point guard. A better. So basically, I picked out a random point guard that I just saw a headline on because she had a good scoring night. And because she don't average, but she averaged what, like maybe 13 points a game, maybe 13 points a game. Uh, what that is, 4 less than Caitlin Clark, not that much because she doesn't take nearly the amount of shots as Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark is just, whoo, whoo, whoo. And her field goal percentage is higher than Caitlin Clark. So if the Phoenix Mercury said, we're gonna play you like Caitlin Clark and we're gonna give you the green light. So if she takes more shots and she's shooting a much better field goal percentage than Caitlin Clark, she's gonna average more points than Caitlin Clark. Like, so I understand the hype of Caitlin Clark and it's good for the league, but y'all saying she's the best player in or whatever, something, what I'm saying, y'all saying, but she's not even the best point guard by far in the league. There's a lot of players who just outplay her on both sides of the court, and she's get force fed and super ball dominant. So when you have them assist stats and all that, she's going to assist and points. She's going to average 16 something points and 6 assists because she's so ball dominant. Natasha Cloud is not that ball dominant and just blows her numbers away. The points differential is just because of how much Caitlin shoots. You see what I'm saying? This is not downing Caitlin Clark. She's a rookie. She's a rookie, but she has amazing potential. And I'm always trying to tell people, especially in the comments on YouTube, is that she's not playing very well, but that's not a knock on a rookie. And it's like y'all are throwing out delusional stats and no rookie has ever did 16, 5, 6, 5, and 5. And I like Caitlin Clark Steele numbers too. I like how she gets in the passing lane, even though she's a liability on straight up defense, on quick guards and switches. She doesn't do anything. You switch her off on a big, she's not going to even try. She's like I watched. She's not going to even try. Like, y'all better come get this big girl. Like, but Caitlin Clark, she's going to improve. She's going to improve on that. She's going to improve on her defense. But she's not playing very well. Caitlin Clark assist to turnover ratio is 6-5. So she's +1, which is abysmal, which is terrible for your ball dominant point guard. You can't have that. You can't. And but she's great for the game, so they got to keep playing her, and they got to keep getting the numbers. But you cannot have that on. Listen, I'm not no big time coacher, but I coached rec, and I've coached rec, and I played basketball. Played a lot of basketball when I was young. Played a lot of basketball under the whistle. You you can't have a +1 assist to turnover ratio at point guard. That means every time you get a couple assists, you always turn the ball over. 2 assists, you turn the ball over. 2 assists, you turn the ball over. You can't get a head start on the other team ever. But +4 with the Natasha Cloud. Oh yeah, you for the Phoenix we could roll with that. Like, but you know what I'm saying. Not saying like Natasha Cloud, she's schooling Caitlin. No, she's just a veteran point guard who at this moment plays point guard a lot better than Caitlin Clark. So you know what I'm saying. It's just putting things into perspective. Like when people come saying, and then you look at Angel Reese. So basically, Caitlin Clark comes in the league, scouting report, 3-point shooting, and she's a star, basically, and she's the best, especially at her position. 3-point shooting, and she's the absolute best, and she runs that pick and roll. She gets to the WNBA, 3-point shooting way down, and when a person who is not a casual, who actually looks at the game and not emotional, and you see that, and she's not the best point guard right now, even though she has great potential. No knock to Caitlin Clark, But you see what I'm saying? She gets to the league and not the best point guard, not playing well, and not the best player. And what she does best, 3-point shooting, way down, struggling. And at moments it looks great, and y'all cheering, y'all holding, y'all hanging y'all hat on that. But when you look at Angel Reese dominant in the college, wins the championship over Caitlin Clark, and then comes to the league dominant, power forward. When you come to power forward, power forward is rebounding, interior defense, toughness, physicality, in your face. And Angel Reese moves over to the WNBA and embodies all of that with a power forward. If you ask me, she's arguably the best power forward in the league. Argue, if you can argue, if you're going to lead the league in rebounding, come on, man. Like, when you're going to pick up games, if a point guard is one of the team captains that picking, the point guard is going to zero in on who's going to get my rebounds. That's how. If nobody's going to get my rebounds, we're going to lose. So that is how you win the game. So Angel Reese came to the league and embodied everything what she's supposed to embody. Like, you see what I'm saying? It doesn't, and it's not you know what I'm saying? She just embodied everything what she needed to embody as a big, as a power forward. And Caitlin Clark struggling. See what I'm saying? Just Angel Reese comes in the league, one of the best at what she do, delivers. Caitlin Clark did not deliver on a high 3-point percentage, did not deliver on protecting the ball at the point guard position. So, you know what I'm saying? It's an easy pick for Rookie of the Year. You have to give it to Angel Reese. But in my opinion, I'm going to end this video. I got something to do. In my opinion, they're going to rob Angel Reese. It doesn't matter. Caitlin Clark is going to get the Rookie of the Year award, even though it's going to be a robbery, not because of what my feelings. I know y'all going to come in my comments with feelings, not my feelings. All this great stuff I said and I believe about Caitlin Clark is I'm not with my feelings. It's research, looking at the numbers, and actually getting the facts on what is really going on. But big ups to Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. Y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Logical Sports Perspectives.